Alrighty, so this is the SC Reddit Open number 7. This is the ace match between Yulath and HybridFrog in Game 5. HybridFrog in the top position, Yulath in the bottom position as the blue Zerg versus yellow Protoss. Looking pretty good here. I am Harlequin. With me tonight is Atomica, and we are waiting to see who's going to win this match. So how are you doing here?
I am doing fantastic. This is looking to be a very, very exciting game. Yulath, having lost 2 games in a row to Hybrid, has finally pulled it together and actually won his 2 games in a row. So we are looking at the tiebreaker right now, and I am just really, really interested in this.
I said before, I'm completely racist and will root for any Zerg player whenever it suits me. And in particular, having seen so many strong Protoss players tonight, I really just want to see good Zerg players beat out and take care of the Protoss menace as it stands. So with his comeback, because of course we had HybridFrog up 2-0 at first, and now Yulath has made a comeback into the ace matches now, tying it 2-2. It's anybody's game, so hopefully he can keep up that momentum. So far, standard openings. Spawning pool first with no gas. To me, that would say he's going to go spawning pool hatchery, but we'll have to see.
Right. That wouldn't be an entirely bad move on Yulath's behalf, as we are playing on Zelnaga Caverns with a relatively long rush distance. But no, he's actually, here comes his gas, so I'm not quite sure if he's going to commit to that.
Spawning pool, late gas, kind of a strange opening. We'll see where he's going to go with that. That to me just seems like a messed up way to get speedlings. Normally you'd want it the other way around and then just go, if you're not going to get an expansion right afterwards, then oh well. So curious to see where this is going to go from here, but it's going to work. Could be that he's planning on getting fast roaches or something to that effect and doesn't think he needs the speed, so he's just kind of waiting on the gas a little bit so he can get the roach morn up, but we'll see.
And Yulath is HybridFrog is not amused as Yulath does the gas steal. And we might see actually a proxy pylon by HybridFrog. That probe is just chilling in the southwest corner. And there goes that proxy pylon.
That's a really great position for one. It's far enough away from the grass so that you can't quite see it initially, but it's perfect for just harassing expos, even with just, as we've seen in games past, even with just like 2 zealots coming in every now and then. That's a great way to harass that expansion, because very few people really take this entrance seriously. Usually they're aware of the fact that they need to guard both of these frontal entrances and keep an eye on the rocks, but keeping an eye on the rocks and the grass is very difficult. So even with another strange little proxy pylon way up here by the second natural, I guess, or whatever the hell expansion you want to call that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's the point to all of this. His supply is currently sitting at 26 of 42 supply, so he's spending money that he really needs to be investing in more zealots or just more tech.
I'm also surprised that he hasn't done anything about this extractor yet. He kind of wants to start getting on his second gas pretty soon here. Well, with his 3rd and 4th gateways going up right now, he really should be on 2 gas. I'd kind of like to see him kill that. There's no reason he can't, honestly. He has enough to cover his ramp at the moment.
He's doing a 4-gate, so he really needs to have that second gas up already, or in the process of being up. And it's just not good having that one Zerg building acting as kind of a semi-scout there. Meanwhile, Zerg player is definitely moving to rally up right outside the Protoss base with, let's check the army values.
Yeah, this was a pretty reasonable roach push. There's a much better build order if you want to go for a 5 roach rush kind of build and then follow it up with lings. And he kind of chose the weaker build order of this, which doesn't really offer him a lot of roaches up front, nor does it get him a lot of lings very quickly. And he was actually pretty deftly repelled by this small little 4-gate army. Nothing much else there.
I like how HybridFrog put that pylon right at the edge of his base. So he could just warp down units directly onto the low ground, which was extremely, extremely effective in defeating that oncoming push. And now he seems to be counter-hitting with pretty good strength.
Yeah, without even hesitating, he just said, "Oh, that was good. I killed off all the roaches." And that was kind of all-in roach in the sense that he had pulled guys off of gas in order to get that many roaches out. And here we go with the lings around, trying to make the best of those lings against the stalkers. The roaches are getting picked off pretty quickly though, and it looks like the this 4-gate timing attack is just exactly what he needs.
Absolutely.
HybridFrog moving into a great position here, killing a lot of overlords too. That's always sad because now he's going to be in supply trouble. 30 out of 26 supply for him.
HybridFrog actually being a little bit aggressive with that pylon, throwing that pylon down, and it's paying off rather well. He got a few more zealots in, and whoa, is he throwing down a pylon in the base?
Right in the base. Yeah, super
audacious.
aggressive push, and he just called him on it. And you know, honestly, I think Yulath had the right idea and just the wrong build order. There are better ways to do that build order. I liked where he was going with it. The idea was, I want to push you early on with